Peace and blessings to y'all. Hope everybody doing good. Gonna talk about a shootout I got into in Philadelphia in 2018. Trying to get some light. A little dark. Gonna talk about a shootout I got into in 2018. What's up, Jake? What's up, Mike? If I can find some light out here. Ain't no damn sun out here, bro. I'm trying to get some light somewhere. Looks like it's about to rain anyway. All right, let's just get this popping, man. We're gonna talk about a shootout I got to 2018, Philadelphia, with a boy named C. And matter of fact, C, if you're, I know you're gonna watch this, man. I don't know what possessed you to snake me the way you did, but just remember, man, like anytime you called me, I was there for you, brother. Anytime you needed me for anything, I was there. When you was in Philly and they was about to kick you out, remember that? Well, I tell you, come to my crib. Ashley didn't even want you there. Years go by. You on the run from Illinois, where you did some whatever you did out there. So you on the run. Where'd you come? Stay with me. Got you a job, and then you snake me. You steal my money, and you go run to Florida. That's what you do to your true friends, huh? Nigga, listen, man. You know me. You know me. And I know you're gonna watch this. So let's just put it like this. Don't let me see you. Because you know. You know. Anyway, Philadelphia, 2018. I'm going to visit this sucker ass nigga C I was just talking about for a couple of days. So when I pulls up on the scene, it's already beef popping off. So what happened was C was staying with a girl, I forget her name, who had 3 kids or 4 kids. They was friends with a girl across the street who was like the kingpin of the whole block. Some fat black chick who had like 5 or 6 sons. So they was friends, they would help each other do whatever. So one day the chick borrows my man's girl's car. She had this little I think Honda Accord or Nissan Altima or what. So she had whatever she had. So the chick takes the car. My bull's girl was like, "Yo, be back by this time because I gotta pick the kids up from school." So chick is like, "All right, I'll be back." She leaves and she didn't come back by the time that she was supposed to come back. So, my man's girl is calling and be like, yo, where you at? Where you at? I need my car. I need my car. Long story short, she didn't come back until like 7 p.m. that night. So when she gets back, my man and his girl noticed I was out there too. It was a window knocked out the back of the car. So, they was like, that window wasn't like that when you left. What happened? What happened? What happened? Chick was like, man, I ain't do it. It was like that when I took the car. So they going back and forth, back and forth. So the chick goes and gets his big rock and smashes out the other back window. And then she was like, well, now you got two broke windows. So nigga, everybody fired up, everybody like, what? Going back and forth. So she says, all right, I got something for y'all. I'm gonna go make a call. So we just like, yo, make whatever call you gotta make, you gonna pay for that window. So she leaves, right? And she calls whoever she had to call. So we go, me, my man, and his girl go back in the crib. Mind you, it's 3 kids in the crib too, and her oldest son. So she has a total of 4 kids. So it's me, my man, his girl, and four kids in there. So we in there just chilling. About a couple hours later, we hear all this banging on the door, on the whole, like the sides of the house, on the windows. So I peeks out and I see that it's like 15, 20 people out there just banging on the house. Like, come outside, come outside. So we had guns in the crib. Like, I always had mine on me. You know what I mean? But I always had mines on me. So I had a 9 millimeter, and my man had a shotgun. So, I mean, pretty much if anybody came through them doors, they was just gonna get bucked down. It wasn't gonna be no talking. But so before all this happened, I was like, man, let's just call the cops and let them know what's going on. So at least we got something on report in case we got killed one of these niggas. So we call the cops. Now the cops show up. It was like, yeah, what's going on? What's happening here? Asking questions. And they was like, okay, y'all just stay in the house, all right? Just stay in the house. So I was like, yo, could you just go tell them to chill out? You know what I'm saying? Just tell them to calm down so nobody don't be dead here. He was like, nah, we can't do that. I was like, you can't do that. Why? He was like, because in order for us to do anything for anybody, it's got to be a dead body on the ground. I was like, so you can't even defuse the situation at all? They were like, no. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So they leave. Right when the cops leave, they right back at the house, banging on the door, banging on the house, banging on the side, banging on everything. So we like sitting there. And I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? We might have to shoot, man, at one of these or these niggas out here right now, man. And we was ready, like we was ready to do whatever we had to do. But I was real hesitant because they were young. I could tell like they was like between the ages of 18 and 25. Like they was to me they kids. So I was like I was hesitant to go that route. So we let it go for a little bit more. It was like a half hour. We let it go. They banging on everything. The kids in there crying. There's 3 little kids in there crying, plus her older son. And I'm like, yo, let's just try to call the cops one more time, man. Let's just let them know, man, it's escalating and we need them to do something. So we called them again. They came out. It took them forever. First, it took them forever to get out. It took them like an hour to get out there. So they come back and it's the same dudes and they're like, all right, what's going on? I was like, listen, you got to tell these people something, man, before it really be something go crazy out here, bro. He was like, I told you before, unless it's a dead body laid out from either your side or their side, we can't do nothing for y'all or them. I was like, can you just go just out there and be like, yo, y'all chill, y'all chill? He said, well, no, we can't do none of that. And he said, this is the last time your call is going to be answered by the cops. Any cop. That's what he told us. He's like, this is the last time your call is even going to be answered. So they pretty much left us with no choice but to go do what we had to do. So they leave again. About 15 minutes later, these niggas come back, doing the same thing, banging on the house, banging on the drum, banging on the drum. Kids in there crying, hysterical. So I'm like, yo, listen, bro, like we gonna have to shoot our way up out of here. We're gonna have to shoot our way up out of here, man. So, and I was like, you can't, y'all can't even come back here no more after this. Y'all have to go and leave from here forever. Because you know this is Philly, man. If y'all stay in this house overnight, there's gonna be some people shooting through these windows tonight. So they grabbed up as much as they can grab. I got my stuff. I got my stuff. Open that door. Start bucking off. Start bucking off. All we heard was screaming, and people, and all we heard was these niggas like, "Yo, call this person, call this person. Yo, call them. Tell them hurry up. They got guns." So I already knew what it was. Yo, we out Philly. I already knew people was about to come and was gonna be something if we didn't get up out of there. So, right when they scattered, we hopped in them whips, and we took off, and we never came back there. Never came back. But I tell you all that story because Philly right now is one of the most dangerous places to live, and it's like that because the cops, anybody on that whole police force, they're not doing them jobs to stop or to stop the escalation of beef happening in them streets. They're just letting it happen for whatever reason. I don't know, but I'm telling you, when we called them cops, they did nothing for us to de-escalate the situation we was in. So they left us pretty much for dead. They left us to have a shootout, shooting our way out of a house, and a house that we could never come back to. So if anybody ever wonders why Philly is the way it is, that's the reason. Because the police ain't doing their job. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you live out Philly, I'm just saying you gotta be ready for whatever out there, man. You better get yourself a gun for real. I wouldn't live out Philly if I had one. And see, I meant what I said, bro. Well, let me see you, nigga, man, for real. Cause what you did, man, was snakish, bro. To a dude who was looking out for you, bro. Even in that situation right there, I was looking out for you, nigga. You was on the run, and I looked out for you. You snaked me the way you did, steal my money, put me in a serious jam, nigga. You stole $500, bro. Like, nigga, you could have just took 100 and bounced, nigga. You had to take it all. You know me, man. Don't let me see you. Let me see you, bro. You know what it is. You know. I'm out of here. Peace and blessings.